Welcome to build day 24. Kaylee and I are out here to get going. It's about 10 o'clock. And Kaylee's got way more energy than I do. And I know a way of getting rid of it. Go get it! Now I can go get the blow-ups plugged in without her dancing all over my feed. Oh, God, what a day. What a morning. What a way of life. Hunt building. Uh-oh, she found me and she's got the toy. I'm in trouble now. Let me get the blow-ups close up there. Sorry about that. Let me get the blow-ups plugged in. Hold on. Okay, blow-up should be inflating. Let's see. Look at the back end here. Yep, dragon's inflating. Slowly but surely. That's a lot of dragon to inflate. There goes the tail. And there goes the Kaylee with a squeaker. On the shit list for today. Clown display. That's first order of business. We got to get that clown done. And the witch done. We are still trying to find our roofing material for the mausoleum. It's in one of the tubs somewhere. So I'm not going to be able to do much with the mausoleum until that's in. Morgan's just getting out here too. Hi. She's going to do a whole haunt cleanup, pick up trash and what have you. I showed you that yesterday, so we ain't got that guy together. And I've been working over here. We got scraps from the pond, and we got the hammering clown together. First order of business in the clown is getting the airlines ran for the hammering clown and the jack-in-the-box, which is on the other side of the wall. And get their solenoids plugged in. And so Ann said she was going to do a little work over here too. But that's pretty much what we've got going at the moment. Past that, breakfast of the day. A cream-filled bear claw. Chocolate cream. That sounds awfully, awfully good. And some milk. There's your breakfast of the day. I'm going to get to work. Well, it's 12:48. Time for some breakfast. But clown is done. It took a little bit longer than I thought. Swan's got to get out here and do some decorating on a few of the skeletons that we've got scattered through here. But clown display is done. And the skull, we decided to leave here in the corner. I liked it in the corner. Swan's going to try to attempt to clown it up a little bit so it fits. Then we get over here and we put two more skellies here, which Swan will clown up to help just kind of add to the effect of the cage. Now, next display after lunch is going to be the witch, and I've got to get into that tub. Fun, fun, fun. So, it will be interesting. Oh, and I had two pictures left over from the photo haul. I had that one there, which is one of my light box pictures, and that one there, and I decided to put them over here. They kind of remind me of witch type stuff. So, anyway, breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it, and then on to the witch. Oh, hello guys. You've gone from breakfast of the day to the end of the day. We got so busy today, I literally forgot to grab the camera. I'm going to need to do a walkthrough and get some Instagram pics too. We're going to start out with the last display we were working on, which is the pirate display. And as you can see, it's a little different. We got a few items here and there put up, mainly the skeletons, and we had two tubs full of stuff that goes into this display. We got one tub emptied. So we made some progress. I've still got another tub. There's a crap ton of stuff in that. I gotta get the shelf for the treasure chest cut out in the end. We need to hook up the airlines for that guy and get him in his costume. You know, a lot of stuff. We'll do that tomorrow as we get to it. And I'll be there. Actually, the first order of business is to get the pirate display done. Graveyard is also done. Finished that up here just a bit ago. And we got a screen up there and a projector box down there. So this one's done. Sue-Ann's going to be in here tomorrow doing a little bit of work in here, and probably over in the Pirate too, since I've got the Pirate done. Mausoleum, and this one took a while. Got its roof on, and it's not the correct roof, and it's up there kind of sloppily. It's way easier to put the roof on when you don't have other walls and stuff connected to it, or the arches. Note to self, next year, put it on before you put the arches up. Arches made it a mess. In the courtyard, here we got the I did my repair work on that panel, and we got the projector material up on that panel, and that one, it still needs to be mounted yet. We got in here, got this guy all sealed up, put a couple skeletons in here. Morgan and Sue were having fun decorating today. So, and his airlines and stuff are all set up, so he's ready to go. All he needs is his control box. In here, I did a little bit of work. There's a couple new things up, and didn't take too long. The clown area took the longest so far today. Over in the hammering clown, we got this all set up and ready to go. That guy there is a new one. We got him down at Spirit. They had him on sale. Buy two, get him for 50% off. So buy two for the price of one. He's motorized. I'm going to have to hook him up to a Scooby-Doo board or something, control board. Because his sensor on him, he does not go off unless you yell right at him. But Hammering Clown's all dressed. We got the guy in the pond. And as you can tell, we got more skellies over here. Sue-Ann's been busy. And let's see if I can make it into the spider room. No, we put that guy in the nook. And then over here, now I got a fence panel eating my cord. Over here, Sue-Ann's been having fun with some of the spiders and stuff. She went and hung this stuff up, so I knew where to hang my lights and stuff in case I wanted lights or anything. And that's about it. There's some other stuff throughout the haunt that got done. Mr. Bibble stuff. Sue-Ann and Morgan were running stuff.
I won't hurt anyone, I swear.
Yeah, that's what he does. The wind set him off. But Sue-Ann and Morgan were running little bits and pieces of stuff all over the place in the haunt, and you'll get a look at those as we get to those areas. Okay, end of the day wrap up. 30 minutes later, or longer. Parked the truck, unplugged the blow-ups, went and put my tools in the shop, and actually walked in the shop and took a good look around. And I was like, good God, what a freaking disaster area. So I put my tools down and proceeded to clean the shop. I got one table clean and part of another. It took me over a half hour just to do that. You know, I've been grabbing stuff as I need out in the haunt. When I'm done with it, I take it and throw it on a table. Throw it on a table, and I had a pile of tools, screws, nuts, bolts, wire. Oh, God. We got a storm front moving in. We've got a windstorm going. So it's going to be interesting come morning to see how much of the haunt is standing. It is not quite as bad as it was the other day when we had that windstorm, but with all the tents up and what have you on the driveway, things are making a lot of noise. But anyway, a couple different things before we get into what we accomplished today. Usually, when Sue-Ann calls dinner, I go out and I lock the entrance gate and the exit gate so no one can get in. Tonight, I was so single-minded on haunt building when Sue-Ann called dinner, I just went in the house and had dinner. Just finishing up dinner, and Sue-Ann calls down. I was down in the basement eating dinner. watching some TV, and she says, "Mike, did you remember to lock the gates?" And I said, "Shit, no. Why?" She goes, "We've got visitors." 3 teenage girls were trying to walk through the haunt in the pitch dark. All the lights were out. And they made it here to the front porch, and one of them exclaimed, "I don't think they're open yet." And my wife comes out the door, "You're right, we aren't open yet." And it's like, "Oh shit!" It scared the hell out of them. She didn't turn on the porch light. She escorted them out, and Mom was sitting out in the car across the way. And said, "Yeah, we misread the sign. They aren't open yet, Ma." And Sue Ann gave them a flyer, and yeah, we're opening up on the 26th. Oh, okay, we're a little early. It's only the 12th. But second story. I was checking email at lunch and found one that was addressed to me personally in my Haunted Tents email. Anyway, the email was from a reporter from our local hometown newspaper. And she's doing a story on some of the different Halloween events, displays, haunted houses, I guess. You know, that's what I gathered from it. And she was contacting me about my Haunted Tents display. I was wondering if I'd be interested in being interviewed for the story. Me and Sue. And talking and stuff. And she wants to come out and interview us while we're setting up. And she made that very clear. We want to get, we'll have a reporter with us, and we want to make sure you're setting up. You know, we don't want you already finished. We want you setting up. So I guess they're doing, you know, what goes into, you know, setting up a haunted house type story. And they're going to talk to several people, I guess. I'm not too sure. But long story short, her and a photographer are going to be out here for a while on Sunday, following us around the haunt, talking to us while we're setting things up, you know, and doing a story on us. So, more free publicity. I can't complain. But anyway, now into haunt stuff. And let's see here. We started out finishing up the clown area. Moved over to the witch area. Did a little bit of work in there. It wasn't much. Just one tub, and half of that ended up going over to Gypsy because there wasn't room for it in the witch. And I haven't been over to see what Sue Ann's done in the Gypsy. Got the Jack-in-the-Box assembled and together and plumbed for air. Hammer and Clowns plumbed for air. Tested their solenoids and stuff, and they're all dialed in and working just as they should. So that area is ready for its control board, sound, and lighting. Got in here next and started working on the mausoleum. And I gotta remember, this is the first year we haven't done it. And now I know why we don't do it this way. But we got the roof on. A very messy job of it too. It's easier to get the roof on that damn thing when you can do it from the outside instead of trying to do it from the inside. But it's on. That's the main thing. Went over and we did the courtyard as well. Got the projector screens up for both the screens, and I got one of the boxes set up for one of them. The other projector just sits there on the porch, so it doesn't need a cover on it. Then we went over into the graveyard. Got that all the way set up. Got its projector box in, and we got started on the Pirate. Did a video test tonight too over in the Spider. We are going to be mounting a video projector up in the corner of the tent above the large attack spider. It's going to be shining on the back wall with no screen, and we're going to have creepers, you know, ants, spiders, snakes and stuff crawling down the walls on the back of the attack spider. And Sue Ann's going to cobweb the hell out of that area, so it's going to make them look like they're crawling through. But we did some testing tonight with that right after dinner. God, those tents are wiggling. Hope we have some tents when we get home or wake up in the morning. But, you know, that's pretty much what we got done today. A lot done. Sue Ann and Morgan were out here off and on most of the day. You know, coming in behind me, you know, getting some stuff done. So we had a very, very good day. Now, tomorrow, we got to get in and get the pirate finished up. I got one tub left to do. I've got to get the tray that goes in the treasure chest cut. I never keep that damn tray. I always end up having to cut a new one every year. We got to get the standing pneumatic pirate plumb for air, get its solenoid on, get him tested. And then we also have to get his costuming on, air hose ran, that sort of thing. Then we'll be hopping over. We've got Gypsy and chain haul to do, and then the front end of the Holland. So, ought to be interesting. But that's pretty much where we stand at now. That's what we've got on the docket for tomorrow. As far as tonight goes, I'm going to go in and relax, get you guys edited, and go to bed. So, see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, we'll be getting a late start on the building tomorrow. We've got a special errand we've got to run in the morning for Morgan. Her birthday's coming up, and we're going to go down and do her birthday shopping tomorrow morning. So, and another note on build day tomorrow. I don't know how much building we are going to get in. Tomorrow is supposed to be the Great Corn Stalk Giveaway event I post on Northwest Hunters Association. And we had one person signed up for it as being interested and then backed out because they're 4 hours away. So I don't know if anyone's going to show up tomorrow or not. If people show up, we're going to go up and do corn stalks. You'll probably get some footage of that. If no one shows up, we'll just hunt build all day tomorrow. So with that caveat in place, good night all. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.